One. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Countless Heroes, that crazy 16-player West Marches style campaign where I, Logan, take on 6 of my players at a time. Hello, players.
Hello, Logan.
Hello.
Ha.
And hello to our wonderful audience. Hello, everyone out there, Autumn and Gabby, and Matthew, if you're out there, or if that was just an automatic thing that went through. Either way, we're very thankful. Hi, guys.
Hi. Hi.
How are you all?
Well.
Very good. I love that I can tell when Kyle is waving in character, too.
Yes, it's very distinct.
Yes. Can somebody please do a recap for me from yesterday? Somebody who was in the session, somebody who spent 5.5 hours with us last night.
Joe, you have those dulcet tones.
Yeah, I think Joe, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Yesterday was a time. To be honest, I don't even remember what we did or were planning to do in the morning, because shortly after leaving the Beer Forge, as we are wont to do, we ran into a very mysterious person in the market, who knew a lot about the Celestial Plane and was apparently celestial. A very tall blue woman with some markings on her head, and she seemed very nice. And we went and talked to Afra to see if she knew anything. She didn't, but she said we could go over to the library and talk to the librarian there, whose name I literally always forget unless I'm not looking at it.
Kithra.
Kithra, yes. We talked to Kithra. Kithra was angry because her things were stolen previously by a few of our friends. Owen assured her that it would be looked into seriously because he is a guard and does not want to be playing favorites. And we did more research, and, well, at one point, upon learning more about the Celestial Woman, she took her skin off, and it was very demonic and spidery underneath. And it turns out that she was an Avatar of Rinth. So that was fun. And meteors came down. And the library kind of was rubble. But... Rubble. And via the use of many, many hero die and Owen grabbing Ash off the wall and everyone going balls to the wall, the only person who died was Calais, which was surprising and unfortunate at the same time because we expected many to die. Unfortunately, Mari was also turned to stone, which is also
on the cusp of death. I want to interject.
On the cusp of death, Owen was ready to heal, but she was in dire straits. But after that, we kind of just helped the wounded. But we found some more of the... we took out her heart, which turned out to be another of the Devourers. And so now we are, at least in theory, in possession of all 8, though we may not know it fully yet.
The bag that she had the bag from the hag that was disguised as Zeknar Fettles, and that was also another one.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep. So the only one we don't have is the mirror ring, which there are some conflicting information about where that ring might be. Pinball says it's with someone else. Afra says she's never seen Pinball without the ring and that it's always been his. And we'll figure out what that's all about at a later date.
But in the meantime, our druid got stoned, so we're looking to fix that situation.
How dare you come into my own house?
You know, she's not here, so I can say she got stoned without catnip, and she can't yell at me.
So tonight is the quest to get Mari's rocks off.
This is... My fiance's a rock!
So is Dubs. He's not complaining.
She might do me that to that!
She always wanted to know what it would be like to be a Goa.
I hate all of you. With
Okay,
every
so
fiber
getting
of
the
my
chuckles out now because
Hey, this party does have 4 non-blondes.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only blonde person in this entire fucking game. Now you're thinking about it.
Zach?
Zach's
yeah,
not
Zach
technology.
exists.
Zach isn't.
He's a
Zach has
dark
such long
blonde.
blonde hair.
It's dirty blonde, but yeah. Okay, Zach exists.
And I am technically an
Wow.
ash blonde. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure. You're ash blonde.
Although I do sometimes like the phrase, oh yeah, Zach exists sometimes goes through my mind because sometimes just like he's a fake creature and like I forget that he's real.
Right? Zach is a fucking ethereal being, and I love him. My girl. She arrives.
Oh, hi. I guess
I
I
don't
should
think
do this
so.
stuff now.
She's not in audio yet.
Hi.
There she is.
Hey.
Hi.
She's
hey.
on halfway on stream though.
Shit.
I'm working on it.
Sorry, I thought you guys weren't on stream yet.
Yeah, we're on the stream.
Sorry, I would have asked. I didn't
Okay.
realize.
Yes, all that wonderful in-character banter should have cued you off on that.
Audio yet.
It's okay. So Chelsea, audience, Chelsea. I think you know each other. We love you. Heart hands. That's a bingo.
No, that's
evidently.
not my exhaustion. Is not from you guys.
All
I
right.
mean, not yet.
Because she didn't hear what
Not
we were
yet.
saying before she got on.
Oh,
So-
okay. Good to.
I am trying to find my freaking notes on this thing that I did to this player.
You mean people player, or do you mean like web
Character,
player?
sorry.
Okay, got it. Okay. Just want to make sure.
So while I am looking that up, let us talk to. I know what I need to look up.
I think it was C E F sharp.
Found it.
Hmm.
All right.
His notes.
Yeah,
You're such a
yes,
smart ass.
F sharp was right. So what are you guys doing this morning?
I'm stoned.
Yeah, we know you're a little couch locked.
Yeah, I am.
So my biggest question is, did anyone come over to the Brell estate last night to let Nathan know why Mari wasn't fucking home?
I'm sure
Because
several
he
people
was
did.
Oh, yeah.
completely blind.
That's if we didn't get a chance to get her destonified,
Yeah, 'cause-
or right after the fight.
We were talking about
You
that.
did not get her. I don't think you got her destonified that quickly. I'm looking into it right now.
But yes, we would have gone.
Basically, we need to find someone to cast a very wonderful spell that I do not know.
Mari knows it.
Yeah, me neither.
That don't fucking help now, do it, Chelsea.
Mari always has that spell prepared.
If only we had a cleric here.
I mean,
sorry.
A high level cleric.
Get
Something bootstraps. If Mari really wanted to be healed, she would greater restorate herself.
Tessa and Kyle. Okay, Christ.
All right. But the point is, at this point, you could not find anyone, at least right away last night, that could cast Greater Restoration. So you're still dealing with it today. But plenty of time. She can't really be hurt.
Yes, you can.
And it doesn't usually kill people. So
I'm resistant to all damage. I'm a lot harder to hurt right now.
If your arm breaks off when you come back, you're not gonna have a
It's
fucking arm.
Fine. It's
I know
fine.
mending. It's fine. I can fix it.
Mending for a whole arm.
It's
All right,
stone.
so-
It's not with a.
Yeah.
Still's got stone shape. It'll be fine.
So yes, someone did come by, Nathan, and let you know.
Bill's not here.
They said she's extremely heavy, though, and they had to leave her at her shop. That was the only downside to that. When Nathan wakes up this morning, though, his eye is fully regrown because you only rolled a 2 total on that check I needed you to make. You rolled a 1, and then it's a +1. So your eye is fully grown, and you can see out of your left eye now.
What's the state of my other eye?
Same as it was. Something out of the Toxic Crusaders.
Same as it ever was. I stuttered and the joke was lost.
I was right there with
Curse
you,
you-
Kaden. I was right there with you.
I was there. I was there.
Curse you, speech
I didn't
impediment.
hear it.
Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was.
Okay, sorry. I need to...
One's lost on me, at least initially.
Nathan wakes up really, really early. The entire night he has really, really fitful sleep. He keeps waking up every 30 minutes to an hour. Doesn't get a lot of sleep. But when he does straight up wake up, he realizes, oh, I was so focused on everything else, I can actually fucking see now. I didn't even realize that was happening. So the first thing he does when he's up and getting ready is he's going to immediately get Mags, and because he summoned her the day after she got pooped. So he takes his beautiful pseudo dragon baby and has her kind of trot next to him, and he's gonna go out to the not altar, but the little area that Primeheart had made in the back of the estate to his family, and he's just going to sit in front of I think they're plinths. I think there's one for each of his family. He's gonna sit in front of the one for his mother and just kind of talk to it.
Right.
Kind of as if he was talking to his mom, and he's just gonna say, I don't know what to do. And that's all I'm leaving that one at.
As Pip,
Pip is
burrows next to
burrowing
you.
because he
Yep.
fucking lives under my
Lives
house.
under the Brill estate, yep.
Oh, good morning, Nathan.
I can't see on that side anymore.
And something else you're dealing with is that every time you reach for something, you have to adjust because it's slightly off from where you're used to.
Guess fucking person. Huh.
But-
Shit.
Pip has heard that
That-
the left side is the strong side, so this will be fine.
Well, my at least my I have my left eye back.
Oh, this is good news.
It's my right one that's fucked. Do you not see my face?
Yes, Pip has seen your face many times.
Look
but
at it
it has
now.
always been fucked up.
Okay. That's fine.
But you can see this is good news.
I can see out of one.
Okay.
I'd like to see out of both.
Yes, it is very advantageous.
Yeah, I know. I had binocular vision for a hot second, and now it's back to one.
Okay. We work on that. But
Yeah.
today we work on getting your fiance back out of the stoniness that she has gone.
You know what? I'd really like that.
And we also need to tell Primeheart that his fiance is dead. If they fiance, Pip does not remember.
Neither do I.
Okay.
Fuck, Kelly's gone.
Yes. The blue lady.
Damn woman.
She doesn't have 8 nipples. They don't waggle around like that.
She was Triton as part sea enemy.
Yeah. Nathan just kind of pats the ground next to him for Pip to sit down next to him. How have you been? I haven't talked to you in a while.
Okay. It's okay. All things considered.
What are all things?
Oh, that, there's this scary god that is angry at us now, and Pip has not been home in some time, and now there is someone who Pip might know who needs to go back home as well. Pip is talking about Din or Zeknar Fedels. And, Pip's friends have died, and some of Pip's friends are almost died, but not quite yet. We are going to fix that today. Other than that, Pip is running a successful business of food carts, so...
Glad your business is successful. Silver lining.
Oh, Pip owes you royalties.
Oh?
Mags is the mascot.
Magdalene, what the barn owl version of her?
No, the pseudo dragon version of her.
Wouldn't
She's
it-
tube shaped, and Pip thought that it was pretty, so he put it on all of his food.
You know she can turn into either a snake or a ferret, right?
What?
She can turn into basically a tiny ferocious.
What?
Yeah. If I take 10 minutes, I can do it, but I'm not going to because I'm exhausted. And I don't feel like wasting magic right now. Later, you know what? Later, when neither of us are doing anything all day, I will show you what she looks like when she's tiny. Like, tiny.
You live under someone's house for 7 months, and you think you know them and their familiars, and then you learn these new things. Like, Pip could have had a mini Pip running around this entire time, and Nathan is now just telling him.
I mean, I didn't really think about it before.
Okay.
But okay.
Pip, no, it's fine. It's fine. Pip does not understand the magic, so if it takes the time and the resources, Pip does not wish for, a tiny Pip if it puts Nathan out at all. So just we will cross that bridge when we come to it. We should go get Brian.
Technically speaking, if I cast it as a ritual, I won't be wasting magic.
But time is the most important
know.
resource.
It's Pip, I don't think anyone else is awake at this. Other than
Pip can fix.
you can fix that.
Yes, we go to people's house or to the temples and we say, "Hey, please wake up! It's time for breakfast."
Should we do that? You want to go do that?
Yes. Pip
Alright.
is very hungry.
Hey, Pip.
Pip is always very hungry.
Thank
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Pip is helping.
Pip is helping a lot. Thank you.
Okay, we go do the sad stuff now.
Yeah. There you go, I guess.
Oh, Sheen, what are you doing?
I'm gonna wake up early and go to the nature temple to see if Ezra is there. And if he's not there, and no one knows where he's at, I'm gonna cast Commune with Nature to see if he's within 3 miles of the city. Because that's what I was trying
Gonna
to
hunt that bitch down.
Yeah.
He does not get to disappear.
Yeah.
So, did you tell your husband what's happened?
Yes. And that's I told him because he's keeping both the cats. Because that was so scary. They can sit.
Okay.
Yeah. And I would have told him the night before, because as soon as I got back, so let him know.
So you have 7 of these items now.
Yeah.
And the ring would be 8. When
Yeah.
he gets here.
Yeah.
So we'll have to negotiate for that.
None of the others really wanted to leave the person that they were with.
Mm-hmm. So we're saying we might have to aggressively negotiate for it.
What would this person want for the ring?
I don't know. Have to talk to them.
Okay. Can you ask? It's important. It's really important.
I can do ascending. I can't guarantee the Lancer.
Okay, can you try that? At least
Yeah,
to see where
course.
they are.
Sure. See how soon they'll be here. Absolutely.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for him to do that.
Oh, right now. Oh, yes. Okay. And he'll go and he gets everything ready, and he kind of looks at himself and realizes he's still in his robe, but he's like, oh, they won't see. And then he goes and casts a spell. He comes back to you and says, he says he'll be here within the week.
While he was casting, I wanted to go listen to what he was saying. I just
Can't hear sending,
okay.
but you can hear him
Okay,
cast it. He does cast it,
Okay.
but it's not like whisper. You can't hear what they're actually saying.
Okay. I thought
I don't even know if you can whisper.
I don't know. Okay. Okay. Can you let me know when they're in the city?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm going to leave both of them here. I don't want to take.
As you said last night, I understand. I'm not happy about it, but I guess it makes sense. 1 is a handful, 2 is trouble.
Well,
I know it doesn't
maybe.
compare, but we had a tiny fire here.
Yeah, maybe you can work on teaching them to control it, because I don't know
It's
anything.
worked great so far.
Especially Glitter, he's the one that really needs to learn how to control it.
I would say Sparks has a great deal of control, just he struggles with the learning part, but it's only been a few weeks. Actually, a week and a half. So it's I'm sure he'll be fine. They're young.
Okay.
I expect a lot out of them too early. Glitter, however, seems to be doing just fine.
Yeah, he just needs the help with the control because he, made all of his fur fall out. Poor.
Well, I mean, that's going to happen occasionally. But he's got the pants and a cloak now, and...
Yeah, and it's almost... The snow's almost all gone, so you won't need to be, too bundled up for too...
You think he's going to let go of that cloak?
No.
Yeah. Definitely not the pants. He's already talking about a second pair.
Probably needs it. Can't wear the same pair every day.
They're denim. You could.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to go see about Mari. You can't do anything about that. I don't think that's
anything about the
it's petrification on Mari.
Oh, I completely forgot. I'm sorry, the kids are all I think about. Yeah, no, I can't. I can't help with that. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was probably different magic.
That is square in the realm of the divine. I'm sorry.
Okay. Right. We'll go take care of that. Hopefully everything will be okay today, and won't destroy any more libraries, or
That would
be the
nice.
cause of any more library destruction. And I will see you later.
All right. I love you.
I love you too.
All right. You head off to get to the temple. Let me find out if Ezra is there. Hey, he's there. Being very stoic. He's actually not gardening. He's in studying, it looks like. And you happen to, I rolled really well, so you happen to catch him at a time when he's taking a break, and he's just sitting back and pondering and kind of thinking over what he's been reading up on.
Ezra, hi. We need to
He kind
talk.
of turns and narrows his eyes at you. You have that look.
Yeah, there's a couple
You're
things.
going to ask a favor.
There's a few things that I want to talk about, actually. There's something that one can wait. It's for any time. Mari, it's Mari. She's something turned her to stone, and we can't fix. No one that I know right now, no one that I can find can fix it. And I thought, because you've helped her before, and she's been good. I thought.
Been good?
Yeah, you know, not
You mean been
like
good.
Good to everyone and nice, and she follows nature really well. And
Does she?
I don't know. Yeah, she's. Yeah.
Are you sure?
I think so. As far as I know, unless she's secretly been. I don't know. I can't think.
He shrugs a little bit.
And if not
Being
you,
good or
then
following nature is not what I look for. I can't describe what I look for. Your group has done a lot of harm around here. I'm not saying not for the better. You push against the natural order of things. Sometimes that's needed, sometimes it's not. And lately it's been more not.
Okay, so we can talk about the other thing. Sort of, I don't know how or why, but today I felt something from my holy symbol, and and she kind of looks around and sticks a hand out and casts thaumaturgy to like throw open a door. Oh, I can do things like that now. So if it's not for her, I think I've got the blessing, or some sort of blessing. So if we can.
I never doubted that you would. Maybe you're meant to help your friend. With enough time and patience.
Maybe. I don't.
This is a time for reflection. I'm sorry that your friend was hurt. But from the sounds of it, they should be safe. For a while.
Okay.
You and your friends have all come a long way in a very short time. That can create ego. Hubris. I'm not a fan of it.
I don't. That's ego and things like that. That doesn't sound like Mari. She.
He reaches down and pulls one of the books that he was reading out from the bottom. On the top of it, there's this beautiful foil work, and it's like an overlay map of the city. Just a very simple simple line work with just the major streets and the lake and stuff. It is you see the markings down at the bottom that says Braille cartography, and it says your guide to Cinderhaven. I picked this up today. It's a pre-release copy. And she flips open a few pages, and you see these beautiful works and designs and layouts of different things from the city, from Nathan's archives of the history of Cinderhaven, and the work that his family has done. In addition to some newer work that Nathan's worked on, some of the art, and the renditions of people and historical figures, all throughout this book. And it gets to a middle page, and the color just drastically sort of changes in this page. It's not magically, just it's a different color, from a normal page style to like this full color, almost what we would call photographic style, and it is Mari. It's a painting of Mari, not done by anybody who has worked in this book before, and it's got her in a strange pose, sort of menacing and smirking with her staff at the ready, like looking into the direct into the vision of the person looking at them. Above it, it says, "The Protectors of Cinderhaven." And there's a blank space, and it says in the in little brackets there, "Waiting for guild name." Each of you are in here, and he slides the book over.
I had no idea this book was being made at all, honestly. You can't put what her fiance did or does or whatever onto her. You don't hold it. Pimble's done against me, so it's not really
I'm not sure
fair.
that Nathan had anything to do with it besides the drawings. This is more guild house stuff. You're a part of a guild now. Your guild answers to sponsors and patrons, politics. Not saying it's the wrong path, it's just not one I would have chosen. You are... This is not the only reason I make these decisions. I made these decisions a while ago, a long while ago. Your group has all the power that it needs, more than any. You don't need anything I have to offer. Your guild gains spells and abilities, weapons, magic, every day. I'm not going to be helping you anymore, unless it's in your studies.
Okay. Right, I can let them know then. And Oshin's gonna probably go out to the garden for a little bit just to sort of think it over and help there for a while.
Owen, what are you doing?
Probably working first thing in the morning. He is going to be setting up his space in the guild house, with primarily as a spot to hang up ash now that the library is a bit in rubble. And just set up some training stuff, some studies, like a small cot, like just making like a small space there. And once he's done with that, he is going to... he could either do it now or he could do it behind the scenes, but he's probably going to go talk to Afra about getting some magic items at some point.
Okay, that's a great place to start. So you head over to Afra's, to the Divine Foundry, and you head up to her office. The door is open, as it always is now.
Morning.
Really tense. Hold on. I need just a calm, not overly excited. Yeah. Right, go ahead. Morning.
How you doing?
Better than you all.
Yeah, well, could be worse. Could have lost a lot more. And we didn't lose nothing we can't get back.
Good.
So, I don't think I ever asked, but is the Divine Foundry in charge of rebuilding and general infrastructure, or how do we go about fixing stuff that's destroyed?
If it's something relating to the city, such as the library, it's already being handled. If you need something else, I would suggest looking at private contractors first. We are extremely busy and very expensive.
Yeah, no, I actually picked up a trick or two that might be able to help myself with stuff like that. But I was actually asking, things are getting, obviously, a bit serious, and there's a couple items I might be able to use.
Sure. What can I help you with?
Well, the first one's relatively simple. You know the spell Featherfall?
Mm-hmm.
Just a trinket that let me cast that pretty readily without expending energy. That'd be mighty helpful.
Yes, I can see how that would be very helpful. I'm sure that we can accommodate.
Secondly, you know those goggles that Callie had at one point? Let her see in the dark?
I don't think Callie had those. I think Syl did.
Oh yeah, Syl had them. Sorry.
They look sort of like an owl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering, could you make something like that, but in a helmet?
I don't see why not.
Something to match the breastplate.
Going for a theme.
Well, I just figured it'd be weird for Major to be walking around with goggles in the middle of the day.
How about you get the helmet, and then we'll enchant it. Just make sure it's good quality.
Easy enough. And the other one's going to be a bit trickier. I might not even be able to afford it at first. I might have to save up for it. But if you could look into it. Something that could make me a bit sturdier. Something that could let me take a few more hits when I do get hit. I'm pretty good at not getting hit, but when I do, I almost went down a couple times.
Yes. I am familiar with this problem. I think I could help with that as well.
All right. I can't guarantee I can afford everything right now.
Let me see what I can do.
Thank
There
you.
are a few guild perks, including interest-free loans. All right?
Thank you kindly.
Hey, how is everything else?
Well, we're making progress. And if someone's pissed off at you enough to send a literal avatar, you must be getting to him somehow.
Yes. I am a little concerned. Mobblade, when you spoke with him, put a lot of misinformation out. I believe that somebody told me that Donovan was an Avatar. And it seems like that was something that Mobblade had said. I don't know that we can trust anything that any of them say at any time.
Yeah, honestly, I disregard anything that Blade says now.
A lot of trickery exists within these items.
Though I didn't remember, yeah, I guess that must have been Mobblade. I didn't even remember where we heard that. But the question is, if not that, then what is Donovan? And why has he been silent for so long? It seems like, I mean, I don't want to give him ideas, but if I were in his position, I would have struck while the iron was hot.
He might have been weak. He may have used all his energy just to do that. He may also just be crazy.
That's entirely possible. Probable, actually.
Definitely. Anything else I can help you with?
Not unless there's anything I can help you with.
You don't happen to be going by the Pearl District, do you?
I could be. What you need?
I owe Mo a little money for some work he's done. He's been quite the tailor.
I heard, yeah, he made some lovely pants in the Cape, if I remember correctly. Or wait, no, the Cape was county. But he made some lovely pants for a Cape.
I don't know. Anyway, he made me a dress.
Excellent. Well, I'd be happy to deliver that. I haven't seen Mo in a bit.
So she'll give you a little sack of coins. There's a note in there as well for him. Thank you. About maybe the next item I might want. You can let him know to hold off for now, though, till he hears from me.
Sounds like a plan. Take care now, and let me know if there's anything I can help with.
Okay. One second.
Every time the cat pants are brought up, even by myself, I think of the would he wear it like this or like this meme from like 3 years ago.
Yeah, same.
I answered that question very directly.
I just can't believe that a cat is wearing denim jeans.
He asked for them. That's exactly what he wanted.
That's just... oh my god.
Are they like Jinko jeans? Are they like skinny
Oh yeah, this
jeans?
is important.
Boot
Are
cut?
they like bell bottoms?
But-
Yeah.
They're
can we put
relaxed
skinny
fit
jeans?
the way jeans were meant to be.
Fair.
Skinny jeans on a cat. It's just sleek
No,
and
I
smooth
got-
and then
no.
poof.
I got stuck on the Jinkos, like a Jinko jeans for a cat for him to hold all his little kitty supplies.
The thing is, the Jinko jeans, it wouldn't be like a little bit like tighter on the calf. It would just be just that loose the entire way because there's not enough distance for it to.
Dad,
No,
Dad, I'm holding a 2-liter bottle for you.
So you Owen, you start. God, you guys are horrible. I'm done. I'm so done. Owen, you head over to the Pearl District, which is right on your way towards pretty much anything else. And if people could stop DMing me for just a minute.
No.
And so you make your way over to the Pearl District and you head over past Pimples and over to Mo's tower. What do you do?
He's gonna knock on the door like he did so long ago.
Hello?
Howdy, Mo. It's Owen.
Who's there?
It's Owen.
Oh,
I bring.
how much do I owe you?
Actually, it's the opposite today. I bring gifts. I deliver.
Money. Oh wait, he didn't say money, but he did. Sorry. All right. So you hear this kind of splushing sound inside, like he's getting out of water. Um, very very not sure about that. And you hear him, but it's kind of. And he opens the door. You hear the two locks open. He opens the door, and he's got this this big toothbrush-like scrubbing brush over his shoulder. He's all clean and a little soapy. Hey.
Hey, I apologize to interrupt. You seem a bit preoccupied.
No, we're just finishing up.
Really?
Yeah. It's been a while.
Yeah.
We thought we'd get it out of the way.
Pesk?
Is that Owen?
Well, I'll be damned.
He'll open the door.
Hi, Owen!
Hi, Pesk. How you
She's
doing?
probably drying off at this point.
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I'm standing. That's all I can ask for.
Standing is important. If you were not standing, you would be sitting, and that would be okay. But then you would have a really hard time getting over here.
I really missed your way with words, Pesk.
I missed you too. Big hug.
Big hug.
And a little bit wet.
What brings you back into town?
Saw the sky light up. Gotta chase those storms.
That was Stormier calling you back?
Maybe, but at least it's on the way, so I thought I might stop and say hello.
Fair enough. How's the big fella?
Oh, good, I think. I haven't talked to him in a while. I should probably just make sure he's okay. But, yeah, he's off doing his thing.
Nice. Well, I'm glad to see you back. Sorry to interrupt Bath Day.
Oh, it's okay. We were just finishing up.
Oh yeah, we're just finishing. He's drying off. Starts pushing the water down into the basement. Just kind of lets it slide down the stairs. Starts crashing and splashing all over. Don't worry, there's nothing that can get hurt down there. The water just goes down the drain. Shuts the door slowly. Puts the towel into a bun on his head.
That's very impressed
I'm
with
gonna
all
get dressed.
Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
He heads upstairs.
I'm very impressed with the work he's been doing. It's extensive.
Yeah, he picked it up quickly. He's a pretty masterful tailor. Made pants for a cat.
Why would you make pants for a cat?
The cat kind of asked for it specifically.
The cat
Cat's
asked me.
asking for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think you haven't been in town long. Have you said hi to anyone?
No, I just got in last night.
Well, O'Sheen has a couple awakened cats as his children now.
Oh, that's cute.
It's adorable and terrifying because they know magic.
Because GB wasn't enough?
GB is so easy compared to these two.
GB is pretty self-sufficient. He's probably just fine.
I trust GB. GB can take care of himself. For the most part. Can't hold down a job very well, but
Well, that's okay.
he's a dog.
How's the hospital? How's Holly?
Holly's doing well. Holly's actually part of the city council now. Hospital's running well.
Oh,
But she doesn't need me. Do you feel like coming to brunch? Saying hi?
means all the egg tubes I could eat. You bet your butt.
I think people would be very happy to hear that. All right. Well, I've just got to drop something off for Mo, and then we can head out.
Somebody say my name?
Yep, I just got your. It's a little payment from Afra. She wanted to pay you back for that dress you made.
Oh,
As
yes.
one note with.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't
She said,
hard. It was a very simple pattern. She just wanted it made out of leather.
Ah, interesting. She said not to. She has something as an idea for her next idea,
Oh, good.
but to hold off on that for a bit.
Oh, okay.
What did you want made?
I think it's got some lace on it.
Oh, see.
No, that's about it. And he'll turn it over and show you guys. It is it's like dental floss.
That doesn't seem practical.
Lacy dental floss. Where am I going to get leather lace? Anyway, I'll figure that one out later.
Leather punch.
And
he punch it out in a lace
a lot of
pattern.
little tiny punches. Yeah. He pops off his arm and pours the coins into his body. Puts the arm back on.
Well, I think it's time for brunch, shall we?
Sure.
You will come, Mo?
Oh, yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
No other NPCs coming today.
Let's go.
Awesome.
It'd be good to see Ivy.
You guys had a friend, Nathan's friend. Oh, never mind, that's Nathan.
What?
Which friend?
The little friend that would fit inside of me.
Has him.
Binksy.
Oh, yeah, Bingsy. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I need someone to go in and kind of sort things. I want to hire him.
Okay,
Fair enough. We can talk to him. I think he'll be there.
Clear out the cobwebs and
he's probably
make sure that the coins stay separate. I like to keep the coins separated.
How do you keep
I think it's bad luck if they touch.
Huh? What do you have in there besides coins?
You start bouncing up and down. You just hear jingling and all sorts of weird movements and scraping. Pretty much anything that'll fit in my armhole that's valuable. There's some gems in there, and I think some needles. I mean, like I said, I need somebody to go in there, and there's probably some rat dropping.
What? I'm not.
Grease likes to go in there when he comes over.
Yeah.
Don't they have like fancy rings and stuff in there?
I don't put jewelry. Is jewelry valuable?
It can be.
Oh, I should put fancy jewelry in there. Wish I had some fancy jewelry. I don't have any fancy jewelry. I used to have one piece of fancy jewelry, but Pimble came by and moved it the other day.
Oh yeah?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
Yeah,
Well,
he used to keep it in a little secret drawer up by my bed. He asked me to keep it for safekeeping.
Yep, I remember that ring very well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, neat.
Anyway.
What kind of jewelry would you like to wear? I mean, maybe I can make something.
Hoop earrings. But I would need ears.
I was going to say, you don't really have ears nor really neck for necklaces.
I can make you a headband
I think a tiara is the best option then.
Even better. I make it with a tiara, and they can have little dingly silver gentle chains leading to like the hoops. And then you can just put it on your head, and it
looks
really
like
good.
I want this to happen now. It'd be kind of like Syl.
Yeah, I'll work on it.
Hoops and
I'll work
metal.
on it.
I like this.
I need to. I'll get started on it right away. As soon as I find a forge.
Well, first let's go to the beer forge, and then we can find a regular forge.
Oh, sounds good. I haven't had a copper in so long.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
He heads out, locks the door behind him. And you all start to head to the beer forge.
Gonna get some snacks, yeah! Gonna get some snacks!
You guys start to make your
I
way over
miss
there.
Pet.
Let's see here.
I missed her so
So,
much.
Pip, you arrive first, along with Oshin.
Hello.
Oshin?
Do you mean Nathan?
Yeah.
Oshin.
Okay.
Because
Pip was with Nathan. That's
Yeah.
all. You just gotta remind me of these things. So the
Nathan
three of you
wouldn't-
arrive.
Nathan wouldn't have gone to the beer forge.
Oh, okay.
He would have gone to Mari's shop,
All right.
and he would just kind of
You want us to
experience that.
Pick you up anything? Like a pip tube? Or beer?
The hardest whiskey they have. The
All
hottest.
right, Connor.
Oh, I'm suddenly here. What's happening? The hottest whiskey they have. The hottest anything they have.
Zozo juice, okay.
Maybe not that.
quite. Don't
No.
fuck me up that bad. I
Oh,
need to be a little bit coherent. Just something to.
okay.
So the whiskey that I put on top of the drinks is set it on fire. Got it, yeah.
You know, Pip got one of those things, but it didn't even taste like pepper. And Pip did not think that it would be served in a medical clinic, so Pip does not understand the name.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay, we will get you. There it is.
Gabby is watching. Gabby is watching tonight. She
No,
sees
that was
it.
very
all.
pointed. I saved those for a very important. You guys have get outs.
Very
I'm
important
leaving.
moments.
Gabby is always watching. Gabby is God.
Muppet whack. It's a Muppet whack.
Whack you with a
I'm
muppet.
getting.
That's
All right.
terrible.
Oh no.
Fuck you, Kermit.
Alright, so Pip and Oshin will head to the beer for. Ivy, do you still sell those to go mug?
No, we never did. They weren't to go mug. You just walked out with one, Pip, and you've never brought it back.
No,
but that's
Yuff
okay. I still
used to
love
have
you.
the one with the. Oh, was it just a coaster? Oh,
Probably a coaster.
okay.
It was a Sicily special.
Does that
Which
come
has
with?
it has a lid technically.
Okay, Pip would like a Sicily special, but make it the
We don't sell
strongest
those
Sicily.
anymore. I do have the mugs though. I'll make you something.
Okay, Pip would like something very, very strong, but something that will not get Nathan so fucked up that he will be inoperable.
I'm sorry, you're speaking. Those two sentences don't mix.
It is a beverage for Nathan who is not here, and he would like to have something very strong, but
Mhm.
not so strong that he will not be able to speak intelligibly or, say nice things.
Nathan, you said, right?
Yeah.
She pulls out a small glass and pours some milk. You know.
That is very rude.
Well, he's not.
I
here, is
mean,
he?
it gets large
He's
sometimes,
having-
so
He's
Oh,
having such a hard time right now. You motherfucker!
She doesn't know.
You're not there.
Okay. People would like something in a Sicily special with a single drop of Zozo juice,
All right.
just for the
So
flavor.
She'll make you up basically like I don't know what's I'm just blanking on all of my bartender training.
what's
Um,
the it's like what was this juice? What did it taste like?
It's
I had
basically
it.
like it's basically sriracha sauce, but made out of the hottest peppers.
So
in the
a
world.
Bloody
That is
Mary
terrible.
with Zozo
Into-
juice
and then
instead
fermented.
a Bloody Mary with Zozo juice instead of
There you go. Yeah.
Tabasco.
All right. So it makes you a Sicily special
Please
size.
don't put that much
Bloody
Zozo
Mary,
juice in it, though. Please don't put
with,
that much.
with a
Zozo
couple
juice.
of drops of Zozo juice on top of that to kind of spice it up. Actually, that's a pretty good idea. I think this is gonna be a good.
See, Pip is full of great ideas.
You always are, Pip, and she gives you your cut for the week of the sales and stuff.
Thank you. which we need to discuss what that is, because I haven't.
Well, that's just your normal salary. Because well, Pip does other stuff too, so we got to tell you, we do need to talk about that
after hours. We can.
Yeah. I forgot. Pip actually holds other jobs too, so yeah, we'll talk about that. Maybe he spends all the extra money he makes on expensive components for meals.
That follows, yeah.
I was gonna say that's why you always have these cool spices and things, because you're always just buying the craziest, weirdest spices. So I'm kind of down with that.
Mari's specifically growing like vanilla orchids and saffron, specifically.
I'm fine with that.
Ivy is salty is on the bingo list? Good lord. All right.
Yes, it is.
We need to increase that bingo to a 6x6, I think. All right, go ahead.
So I talked to Ezra, and
Okay.
he said that he isn't going to help us with spells anymore.
He's not going to help us.
No.
He's a very stubborn but very principled man. Pip understands, but does not understand.
As a group, he doesn't like the whole politics and everything. His magic and everything that he does is... He lives in the woods, things like that, so... I guess it makes sense. He's on the council, though, so... It doesn't make that much sense, but I...
The door opens, and you first person to walk in, strangely, is Mo, and you just hear him say, "That's not a stump. That's my arm. Get it?"
That was hilarious.
You,
Ivy. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
No dice
Just
on
like-
the table.
just like,
Fucking Hobbs with Calvin.
yep.
They're both out the door. Owen's just like, There's a sock over there somewhere, which is funny because neither of them wear socks. It's just one of Nathan's socks is now across the little face drawn on.
Pip's picture was just flung across the room.
It was determined yesterday that all of Pip's hand puppets are made out of Nathan's
Mari
socks.
said she
Because
would
you're
buy
so
she
generous.
would buy Pip more socks from now on. She will personally supply him with socks that are not
It was
Nathan's.
It was explained to Pip that this was not okay, so now
It's all done now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so your socks will no longer go missing.
So you thought it was the left sock would disappear in the dryer. Mm-mm. It's Pip.
Who's Pip? It's always Pip.
It was Pip all along. Pip and Rosie.
Unless
was
it's
the
Rosie.
shit.
Maybe the real Pip was the friends we made along the way.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
No, it's the food we made along the way. Let's be real.
The real Pip was the food we made.
Yeah.
The real
Oh
Pip
my
was the
God.
egg tubes we made along.
Listen, I'm tired. Leave me alone. That's what I meant.
This hysterical lizard laughing from out the door is there, like just out the door.
Yeah, she knocked a chair
I mean,
over to run out the door after Pip.
Ivy looks at Owen, who is probably casually walking up to the bar. Was that Pesk?
Yeah, believe
All I
it
saw
or
was
not.
this magenta blur.
I mean, that's
then a
one
white
of Pest's
blur.
normal forms.
It's true. That's how long has it been? 3,
At
4
least,
months?
yeah, good grip there.
I
She's
mean,
back
she
in
stopped by
town.
here to say goodbye right after the king was slain. But
Yeah, it was a. Funny thing is, I was going to say that was a rough time, but it's kind of been a rough time, since then.
I don't know what you guys go through day to day, so I
Fought
don't
God
really
yesterday.
want to.
Despair.
No, that's
Despair,
something I
Ivy.
didn't need to.
Eh. Something you can brag to your customers about. You can say your
Did I
ale was
heard a
drank
story
by some
one time?
people.
Sorry, that's not my deal. That's Rosie's.
You can tell them that your ale was drank by the same people who were stupid enough to try and fight a god.
And then win. I'm sure. I don't think you fight a god and lose and still stand.
Fair enough. Not a perfect victory, but we did lose Callie last night.
Yeah, word spread. That's not something you can keep under wraps in a town like this anymore. Not with you becoming such big celebrities.
Yeah, that's still weird to think about. But, yeah, no, once we get a hold of Primarch and he decides what we're going to do, we'll take care of it.
Yeah. He's probably taking his time.
Don't blame him.
Then we'll go ahead and cut outside as Pesk and Pip are tumbling and Oshin is running out.
You left without saying goodbye.
I wrote it in the book!
You left without saying goodbye to Pip.
I'm sorry.
Pip had to eat all of the snacks that he had prepared for Pesk. Many of them were not good.
I'm sorry. I promise that whatever you make today, I will eat happily with you, because I missed your face.
Kind of headbutts him a little bit, just like, not hard, but just forehead to forehead, like, I missed you, kind of moment.
Pip missed you too. We go get food that looks exactly like Pip now.
Okay.
This way you can eat a Pip snack without actually eating Pip. Please don't eat Pip.
I don't want to eat you. That would be weird.
Yes, it would be.
So as the two of you turn to head back in, Oshin is there.
Hello, Pesk.
Only blonde.
Hey, Oshin, you changed your hair. It looks good. I like it.
Well, thank you. I didn't mean to. It was an accident, and wasn't my choice, but thank you.
You're welcome.
So much has happened. You should tell you, not everything, because there's been a lot, and that would take a really long time.
Mo caught me up on
And
some
there
of
are
it.
things to do today.
Well, some
Okay.
of it. Drinks are on me.
Okay.
Good, because people already ordered something rather expensive.
Okay.
That's funny. All right, so you guys head back in, and only to hear Mo once again trying to tell his joke to Ivy. Well, that's not a stump. That's my arm. Get it?
We're never gonna know the actual joke, just the punchline. That's all we're ever
Somebody
gonna
can
know.
write it, I'm sure.
I know it's hilarious.
Okay. Yes, Nathan.
At that time, you hear the door creak open, but you don't see why it's creaking open until you look down and a little pink and violet and pastel blue pseudo dragon kind of comes trotting in.
Ooh! It's a friend!
He's not a snack, he's my mascot.
You have
She
a
kind of
mascot?
looks at you. She looks at you, sits down indignantly. Like, he?
Nathan,
don't
you
notice?
can come in and over here. It's okay. You don't have to mope alone.
What happened to Nathan?
I don't want to leave her. Like, his voice comes out of the sit.
Nathan, I can fix you!
Mags kind of cocks her head, like, turns upside down. And she chitters.
Yeah, that's Bags. She's this pseudo dragon now.
Or
Mags was
sometimes
my-
a ferret.
Mags was my barn owl. Nathan's voice comes out of the pseudo dragon.
Yeah, I know that, but you're talking in a little tiny body, and I'm very confused now.
It's just
Magic.
It's something I can do with Mags. We have a mental connection. I can put myself into her
Got
consciousness,
it.
kind of share a head.
Okay.
She's very upset that you
Cool.
called her he, Pip.
Pip apologizes. It was unintentional. Pip was very excited and got lost in the moment. Pip is...
Her tail thumps.
You're not You're not even really watching her, are you? Because you're looking at us.
No,
You
but I'm
just-
next to her. Also, Pesk!
Hi.
What the fuck? Kinda looks at everyone, and why are we not over at Mari's now, then?
Because Pest just walked in and,
You asked for a drink, and Pip is getting a drink, and also getting the food, and getting prepared for a very long day.
Yeah, we're assuming that we were gonna meet here and then head on over. But if you want, we can come on over now.
yeah, we can, yeah, yeah.
I would prefer that, yes.
Do you want any food?
Me or Max?
Do you want any food?
No.
Okay.
It,
She
I don't-
turns her head to look at O'Shea.
trying to figure out if Mari will need to eat because it's. I mean, it's been a day, but let's just bring something just in case.
Pip has rations, if
Is
that
she
is...
sick?
Let's get some. Well,
Let's-
no, she's not sick. She's petrified at the moment.
What are you guys fighting that has her so scared?
Not.
Well,
Petrified.
we fought God, but no, but not really. But also, just sort of.
God.
She's. It's understandable if she's afraid, but she's not actually afraid. She's
She's stoned.
stone, but not the way that Still is, where she can also still walk around. She just is stone.
She turned into
And-
a statue. Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, we're going to meet here and I guess discuss who could fix it, because I tried to get someone who told me to be patient and maybe one day I will be able to fix it, but
That could take a while.
Mags's ears just pinned back, like when a cat.
Ezra, I'm
is mad.
guessing.
yeah, he's doesn't not really happy. How's it go?
I know
It's
he's
complicated.
Yeah, I know he's a priest, but he really does go all out on the holier than thou shit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm here. I can take a look. I don't know if I can help, but I can try.
Okay.
That would be greatly appreciated.
Sure.
All right, let's get some like actual good food though. You don't want to wake up to rations. You want to wake up to a good breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Tip tubes and skewers and
Veggies
guys for the wait.
and pip tubes and skewers and at least 2 coppers. That is a good breakfast.
That
Oh, and egg tubes. Can't forget egg tubes.
someday we must discuss dietary habits, but
So they put together a large package for you as you're all there, and give you a big Sicily mug type drink of copper. And Ivy's like, it's good to have you back. Nathan,
good to
what's
see
your
you.
AC?
14.
Okay.
Oh, right. He can't see or hear the room he is in.
Yep.
Fuck me. Okay. As soon as he feels something, he's vamping back into his head.
As soon as you feel something, you're probably not going to be feeling anything. 1 second.
Cool.
What happens if you go unconscious while you're inside of Mags? What happens to Mag?
I have no idea.
Okay, good question. Let me find out.
I think, do familiars hold their form if you go unconscious? I think they do. Because
They do.
you're
Yeah,
you're
you
not.
can go unconscious and your familiar still around, but it just becomes your familiar, which is still intelligent.
Yeah, and she'd probably start freaking out if all of a sudden her connection to him is cut. She'd start
I would
shrieking.
agree with that.
She would just start going around in circles shrieking. Like something's wrong. Where's my dad? Where's my dad?
Possible.
Where's my dad? Where's my dad? Where is dad? Dad, where's dad?
Mags is more intelligent than Oshin. She's probably gonna know to go back.
No, yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, because her intelligence is a 10.
She's smarter than
Why
Pesk
are
too.
all of the animals smarter than Oshin? All of them. Both of the awakened cats. GB.
GB's smarter than all of us. That doesn't
Yeah,
count.
it's true. And then fucking Mags every time. Just
Pearl
every
isn't.
single one of them. Pearl isn't.
Mags is
3 out of 4.
pretty sure Mags is smarter in this form than the. Yeah, she has a 2 intelligence in Owl. She has a 10 intelligence, so now that's why her personality really started showing. Because she could kind of coherently
She could understand.
process. She could process, and so she's just like, okay, bitches, this is how we're doing. I love my fucking sassy dragon baby. So cool. It was fun to play, Nathan.
Right, don't drop that. I know.
It's fine.
I don't know how long it's taking.
It's fine.
I didn't have enough D6s.
Waha!
It's good. Nathan has like a +5 to con, right?
No.
What'd you get in your con save?
I didn't roll a con save because I'm freaking.
Stressy.
It's just like the biggest leather sap.
It's a con save. Hold on.
Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I just accidentally
Yeah,
dropped
con
off
save.
my bullshit. $16. No. 17.
Math.
I realized I had a +2 to con because
Oh, heck
my
no.
cloak of protection, which he hasn't taken off, grants him a +1 to all of his bull. He's a squishy bitch.
Are you sure it's 17?
I rolled a 15.
Okay.
I rolled a 15, then I have a +2 for my con save.
If you have hero dice, is probably what he's referring to when he asks that question.
No. It said 16, then 17. A 17 makes it,
Fuck!
so you don't take double damage.
I died last! Fuck! Good thing I forgot to take my long rest. I have my long rest.
You got a long rest last night.
I know,
You should
I
be
know,
full on hit points.
On D&D Beyond, I forgot
Okay.
to.
On
Nice.
D&D Beyond, he did not take a long rest.
I do that often.
I have 69 hit points.
Yeah, B2. I started combat with like 40 hit points. Like, that's not right.
That's incorrect.
112 damage.
112, I'm dead.
All you feel is this stabbing pain in the back, towards the bottom of your thing. No, I think you have 69 hit points. That's like 138.
138. I'm not dead, but I'm
Yeah.
fucking down.
Yeah.
I mean,
You feel the stabbing pain just towards the lower part of your back, right near your spine, just there for a moment, and then you're just blackness. Mags immediately starts to freak out and slam against the door, pushing her way out and running down the street. Assuming you guys start to chase after. Nathan, give me 2 death saving throws in the chat, please. In the time it takes anybody to get down the
In
street.
the
It's not
chat,
far.
or do you want me to roll
Into
with my...
private. Roll. You can roll there and just text me with it. You start. Oh my god! All right. You just picked up all your food. You start running with your food.
Once Owen realizes something is really wrong, he's going to Dimension Door to gain some ground.
Okay. All right.
I cannot fix. I'm stressed.
Death save is just straight, right?
It's 10 and up makes it. 9 or below misses.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying it's no modifiers. It's just
No
my brain
modifiers,
is
no
my
nothing.
brain is everywhere.
Okay. And then so that's okay. So let's see. That's 1, 2, one more for as Owen gets there. So you basically step out, you turn, you dimension door over to her shop, which is just on the other side of a turn. You know exactly where it is. And as you come in, give me a perception check first off as you appear.
Natural 18 plus, so 28.
Oh, I'm actually going to roll. Hold on.
Bards, man, they're great.
I got 2 more expertises this level.
Mm-hmm.
I see that.
Tasty.
And so does Owen.
You win on a match, don't you?
I do indeed.
All right. I
Yep.
rolled really shitty. All right, so you, as you're coming around, you just barely out of the corner of your eye, you see this shadowy figure kind of dart over a small creature of some sort, but wearing all black, including a black mask or hood with a shroud over their face. You don't really catch skin tone or anything. They're wearing gloves, and it looks like they might be wearing makeup. Like blackout makeup, but they are just making their way over on top of the building
as soon
and
as
getting out of your sight as you see them. That's what that. If you'd beaten them by more than equal, I would have let you have that. But because it was just there, you just didn't have a chance to react. As you turn, look into the shop, you see Nathan laying on the ground, bloody, and behind him the door is sitting just creaked open next to Mari.
He is immediately going to get down and use his healer's kit on Nathan.
There's plenty of time to do because Nathan is amazing, and so you go ahead and do that. As the rest of you rush up, and you see Owen administering healing to Nathan.
He's not dying now, bitch. He's not fucking dying now. Oh, fuck no.
What happened?
There was a small creature in black, real fucking sneaky, went out the window. I couldn't. Got out as I.
Like the guy who got Saldana?
No, I don't think so. It
That guy
was
was
smaller.
I thought he was a halfling size. Sorry.
Well, at least not. I mean, he may have been then, but he's a changeling. So maybe, sure, could be, I guess.
And I think this is a bit
yeah.
beyond.
Just like it.
A bit beyond that guy.
I can try to I don't know if I can get that specific, because I don't know who he. I can try to see where he went. I'm going to go out to the garden for a minute. It's going to be a while, though. I don't know if anyone else can track.
Am I up?
Oh, yeah, as soon as Owen administers, because you do healing when you administer.
I'm gonna roll that.
Owen, as you're looking at this wound, though, and you're rolling that healing, give me an investigation check.
That's 19 points of healing, Nathan.
On your heal check?
Yep, 1d6 plus 4 plus the amount of maximum hit dice. So that's now plus 15.
Fucking hell.
Yup. Healer feat took it at level 1.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and then, so investigation, you said?
Hmm?
That is one of my worst things.
Good for a doctor. Give me a medicine check, then.
All right. That's one of my better things. I'll just take the same roll plus medicine, so that's an unnatural 20.
Okay. As you're looking at it, this is there's only one wound. It's some sort of stiletto-like device. A very thin dagger, very short. Knew exactly where to push, and you've seen wounds like this before. Very rarely, usually in politician deaths and things, and. You are actually sitting here wondering why Nathan is still alive. Thankful, but pretty sure that is the type of wound that you don't come back from.
He just
Not without magic.
he just wheezes as he just kind of jolts up. And immediately regrets it because, ow, oh, fuck!
Careful.
Oh,
Push back on him and make him lie down.
You're okay.
what happened? What?
Someone tried to take you out. Very pointedly.
This hurts worse than when I actually died. Oh, okay.
Do you want me to do a little healing?
I
Oh,
think
no,
having
it's-
a little bit of rest will get him back.
Fuck.
No, that was a no worry. Yes, I couldn't understand. Sorry.
Will you,
Let's rest first. See where we're at, and then
Okay.
figure out what the hell just happened. Why? Is it just because you were alone?
is it, I don't know how they would,
And it was, I will say this, it was not just professional, it was elite. Someone either hired someone or well,
Who
within
would-
house. But
I was about to say who would want me dead.
you're noble.
That's when I
Nathan.
stopped. I know,
Yeah.
that's when I stopped, yeah. Sometimes I forget that.
Plus, you're kind of an asshole sometimes, but we love you anyway.
Thanks.
Pip does not want to kill you. Just,
I hope not. You live under my house. And Pesk, when you see him, it's like his face did a swap. I mean, Tessie, you know this. And his hair is down. He's got a beard. His scarring isn't as bad. He hasn't actually.
What about the other side? Did you cover that up?
Probably. He's still pretty freaked out about it.
So,
He's got a
so
fucking
his-
Phantom of the
his-
Opera ass mask.
His bad eye is now covered. With, and his good eye. His good eye is now covered. His bad eye is now his good eye.
Would he not like just move the eye over to the other side, or
Wasn't your hump on the other side? What hump?
Is that a Young Frankenstein fucking reference? Holy shit! I've never heard a Young Frankenstein reference. I love that movie.
Swear to God, maybe not. All right.
It's so fucking good. I love that.
werewolf. There, wolf. There.
Yeah,
comes.
there, wolf. All right.
I don't know.
Okay.
Did Oshin actually ask that?
no? I'm asking why wouldn't he just move it to the other eye? Oshin hasn't actually looked at.
It's not a
Nathan.
socket. It's not a socket. His eye is still it.
Bulging.
It's very Two-Faced.
I
Like
see.
Two-Faced. That's what I've been using for references.
I missed that. Okay, that makes
Kind of
significantly more
bulges
sense.
up
I've
a
been
little
very
bit more.
confused since that happened. 'Cause, like, just move the
Also,
eye over.
very high quality eye patches are made for one side or the other.
Yeah.
You can't just,
I meant the
it's
fake
not-
Oh, yeah.
eye. I meant the fake eye. Like, I
No,
thought
no,
I
the
was
eye
like,
is still there.
so
It's
confused.
it bulged out. It's all it would take removal of the eye to make that happen, which might be an option.
That's what he's been thinking about.
I mean, you do have a
As
combat
Mari sits there and goes,
party.
No, yeah, no, this is okay, back to this. Nathan's just still kind of in a lot of pain.
Okay. Rest is one thing, but this is ridiculous. I'm not gonna make you sit in pain. Come here.
And she's gonna reach up to the necklace that she's wearing and touch one of the beads on it and cast Cure Wounds through the necklace of prayer beads at second level.
Okay. I have no idea if I would actually be able to do this, if it would actually work. But I wanted to try to, while Pesk is healing Nathan, to step outside to Mari's garden and try to use commune with nature to see if I can learn anything from that about where the location of the person who stabbed Nathan, because that's a prevalent person, to me at least, I think. I don't know if that counts because I don't actually know who he is. So, or they, I don't know who they are.
Okay, sorry, I was just taking a look into something. What were you saying? I'm so sorry.
While they're healing Nathan, I was gonna go to Mari's garden and try to use commune with nature to see where the person that stabbed Nathan
Which person?
is. The one that stabbed Nathan. I have no idea if I have enough information to do that. I don't.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
you
I
do.
don't think so. I don't think so. I would try,
think
but
you
I don't.
know. You've never even seen them. You know nothing about them. You don't have a name. You don't even have a good description.
Yeah.
All you know is it was a shady figure that went over the wall, and they stabbed Nathan. That's not enough.
Yeah, I didn't think I would.
Could, if Oshin was heading out, Pip would go out to the other side of that wall and see if he might be able to discern any sort of tracks or any sort of sign that the whatever it was.
Investigation check.
I was hoping more for survival.
You're literally investigating a crime scene. It's investigation.
All right. Can I help you, dog? It's Bandit. He's come to visit. Oh, that's an 18 on the die for a total of 8.
Nice. So you start to look around, and no, it was a 28. You don't see anything. There's nothing there. You're like, there's nothing.
Pesh, wait, Pesh.
Yeah?
You're a cleric.
Yeah?
Can you cast Greater Restoration?
Yeah?
Can you cast it today?
She touches her necklace.
Yeah?
Points at Mari.
Nice statue.
That's
Oh,
Mari.
was there.
Yeah, say, because Pesk doesn't recognize her.
Yeah, he goes,
Because
that's
true.
Mari.
Oh yeah. Remember I told you last night that Mari got fuzzy?
Right, yeah.
I didn't mean that thing that you thought about Nate.
Well, okay, well, I thought that... Yeah, no, okay.
Never mind.
What?
She's a statue now.
Okay, hang on. Fix
She's
it.
like those. She's like a Goa. That's nice.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we didn't like Goa anymore.
She's not a Goa.
Oh, okay.
So Pescal will touch one of the other beads on her necklace and cast Greater Restoration at Mari.
At her, not on her.
At her.
In her general
on
vicinity.
her.
So as you cast it, you see this cold sort of stone start to slowly sort of change back into more of a flesh or fur colored tone, but it starts to slow down, and the transformation doesn't seem to be finishing.
What's wrong, Pesk? What's happening? What's going on?
Hang on, it's slowing down a little bit.
She was almost dead last night. We need to heal her.
Yeah, I'm gonna put
Okay.
a hand on her and try to cast Cure Wounds.
You're able to cast Cure Wounds, which does heal some of the damage, but it does not seem to undo the petrification anymore, which looks like it's slowing to a stop. Like it's only gotten maybe halfway, and it hasn't just quite finished all the way down to her core.
She's gonna grab the next one on her necklace and cast it again to see if it will go any further.
Mari heals 5, by the way.
As Mari heals, the petrification starts to slowly dissolve away from her body, and Mari is left there somewhat okay, but no worse for the wear, at least from this. Welcome back, Mari.
No, a lot worse for the wear, just saying.
Nathan is immediately, because she'd probably start She probably. What pose did she freeze in? Was she
She was
prone?
unconscious, so she looked probably not that bad, but she was just kind of laying there.
Great at the time too. So
Yeah, so kind of like pretty rigid. I mean, not rigid,
upright?
but no, you were on the ground. She was prone.
Okay, he immediately just scoops her up and clutches her to his chest. You're okay.
Ow.
You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Everything hurts.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me fix it then.
Yeah, let's into that.
Please.
Owen uses a healing kit and heals for 20 points of healing.
Hesk is going to grab some of the Ursali's touch that she has in her bag and mash it up in her hands and cast Mass Cure Wounds so that both Nathan and Mari regain 28 hit points.
Thank you.
How many points? I'm sorry.
28.
28.
28. Oh, hecker.
I am 10 below.
So it's
max.
48 between the two of us.
Yeah. Question, Logan.
Pip, hold on. Yeah, go ahead.
She didn't get a long rest, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Pip, Oshin, and Owen, what are you guys doing while the casting is going on? Or Oshin, you were casting some spells too, right?
I cast cure wounds using the
Pip and
The
Oshin,
druid
Owen,
one.
what are you guys doing during this?
During the casting, because he would probably wait to do the medical stuff till after, he is searching around, seeing if he could find any trace of who did it or any evidence.
Pretty obvious once you start to actually look around. No trace of who may have done this. I mean, you see what you saw before, and you've got some ideas. They went over this fence, but following them much farther, you think it's going to become much more difficult. However, you go into the next little area there nearby, and on the ground is sitting a book with a cheap dagger stabbed into it.
He's going to examine it before he touches it.
It's got this beautiful gold work on the front. Looks like a map of Cinderhaven. It says, "Your guide to Cinderhaven." The bottom of it says, "From Brell Industries," or whatever. No, Brell Cartography.
He's going to pick it up and walk it back in. I think we might have our first clue.
And looks up.
What was
yeah.
Cat-
He kind of cups her face, goes, "By the way, hello, love. It's really nice to see you."
Hi. Where's Callie?
She.
Didn't make it.
No,
We're
I
going. But I don't think we ever saw what we did with her body.
At her temple.
She's at her temple. We're waiting for. We're going to see what Prime Heart wants for her
Okay.
because we figured that he would know.
Okay.
No, I feel like you should know this too. Just a few minutes ago, somebody tried to assassinate me.
What?
They almost succeeded.
Did anyone see it? I don't.
Barely saw. There was just a blur, really small person, black clothing, extremely good at what they did. This was an assassin, not a murderer.
Who all has copies of that book? It hasn't
What
come
book?
out yet. The what?
Owen shows the book.
What is that? And he takes it. What kind of knife is in it? Is it like
A
a
cheap
stiletto?
dagger.
Okay, so it's not like a stiletto shape.
Nope, just some cheap dagger you'd probably buy at any shop.
He's gonna yank it out of the book cover and just toss it and just kind of look at the cover and go, "I don't know what this is."
It is a book.
No, He starts flipping through it and goes, "These are my maps. This is my mother. These are from the archives. I don't." He keeps flipping and goes, "This is some of my personal artwork. What?"
You had
I
no
think any of
idea.
your personal artwork would be in there. It would be everything from the archive.
Okay, because you said portraits of.
Yeah, it wasn't
but you've
Nathan.
done
that
portraits
did
for
them.
people in art and stuff in there,
Oh,
but
that's
not
fair.
the ones of the party were different artists.
Right. Okay. And then when he gets to the page with Mario on it, he just stops cold.
You probably ran into a few other people before you got to that point, but yeah,
Well, still, but
they
the
look
one
like they're all advertisements or propaganda for the guild.
seeing her that depicted that way, them all depicted that way, he just. I need to have a talk with Anika.
That sounds like a good idea.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Yes.
Okay.
That's probably...
a lot of things. What does it say on your page, Nathan?
I don't know. And he's gonna flip to the page that he's on.
So what now?
The
On
page. It
Nathan's
was
page.
Nathan's page because we all had a page, right?
Yeah, it also is pretty much the same thing. Just propaganda for the guild. Putting guys out there as the heroes of Cinderhaven.
Question is, was it just Anika or was it the Sub-Rosarium as well?
I know. The fact that she wouldn't inform me about this at all, I had absolutely no say in this. I had no idea that this was in print. But this was even a concept.
What if it's...
And I have... Sorry, I've been tending business. I've been doing paperwork. I have been reviewing everything that I've been given.
Have you heard from your uncle lately?
Of course not. He hates me.
He's also a Brow.
Fortunately, yes. And so is
Who
my
lived
aunt.
here for a while.
But he also gave up the business to Anika.
Yeah.
I think we need to talk to Anika first.
Yeah.
Before anything else.
Yeah.
First, though, before we head into anything, Nathan, we need to get you fully rested.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I am fine now. I'm
You're
okay.
bleeding.
Well, I'm not bleeding that much. I am okay. I'm okay as I can be. How can anyone be okay right now? Honestly.
Magic.
No.
Nathan, Pip brought you your drink, and Pip will, like... Pip, do you have any more of these? At least...
Lace his drink with her Sully's touch.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, well, thank you. Pip is going to need a lot of it. So, Pip is going to put some Marsali's touch, just like...
I
In
can
the-
see this. I can see
Oh,
Yeah,
this.
yeah, oh
Yeah,
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 he's not
absolutely.
trying to-
Pip.
Then he's
I've-
gonna, like, unstop her, and, like, staring at Nathan, just, like, in the eyes, just unstop her, like, 2 health potions. Gloop, 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 gloop. Close.
Pip! I am fine!
You will be more fine now. Please
That was
drink.
a waste of resources.
Now if you drink it.
Yeah.
I am fine.
You got stabbed in the spine like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, and then fucking Owen and Pest fucked me up. I'm fine.
Okay.
Well, then we can save that as a very special potion to use later.
Can we seriously put that in our inventory? And
It'll last for 24 hours.
holy shit, yes.
At the mention, at hearing Pesk's voice, Mari kind of like, wait, what?
I don't know. The enzymes might break down the Ursula's touch. The enzymes from the
That's also juice, man.
the tomato juice and the Zozo
or
juice.
better.
Or better,
So
yeah.
okay, so now we know Zozo juice destroys magic. So we just need to dump Zozo juice on all of the destroyers. that
It's
we're
Zozo Blight.
You'll drink yourself to death.
You're back.
Me? Yes. Nathan, when you said fuck you up, I mean, Mesri kind of used that word sometimes, but I don't think you used it the same way he did, and I'm very confused right now.
It's like a positive kind of fuck me up. It's like a...
It doesn't help. I mean...
I'm fine.
You healed him quite a bit, Pesk, is what he means.
Hi, you're fuzzy. I like it.
It's big hug.
Hi. She'll hug her back. I am very fuzzy now, yeah.
And you're not stoned, so that's good.
No, that I agree, yeah. Definitely not stoned.
Still looks good stoned. But this is a good look.
Mags just kind of shoves her way, like wiggling between Mari and Nathan.
Hi, Mags. She'll scritch her.
She just stays there. Like, Dad!
So where to now? Anika?
Well,
I'm talking to Anika.
Yeah.
I was gonna see about using a forge to make Mo jewelry, like Pimble's ring that he used to have in the drawer that he gave him, but then took and hid. And then, but
Wait,
since
hold on.
what?
He took and hid it. Wait, what? When?
Oh, Mo said he took it a couple of days ago.
What now?
He told.
What's going on?
The ringy that you had, I was gonna make you a jewelry, remember? And
Oh
you
yeah,
said
yeah.
I was gonna bring it up later, but we found out that the ring we were looking for was inside Mo all along.
No,
That's
that's
very
not where he
poetic.
hid it. But okay, I told you I didn't have any jewelry.
I know I have to make you some, so you can have some like that.
Yeah. No,
Okay,
he came over like
I need to talk to
in the middle of the night
Pimble,
the
too.
other day. It was kind of weird. And he just came in and said hi and then walked upstairs. I said, "What's going on?" And I followed him and he's like, "Oh, I just got to move this." I said, okay.
Just for curiosity's sake, did he happen to tell you where he was moving it to? Or did
No,
you see where he
mm-mm.
went after he grabbed it?
He went home.
He went home.
Yeah, I
Okay.
assume he took it with him.
This is the... Forgive me if I'm a little out of it. The ring is the...
Last one that he told me
Yeah,
was somewhere
they-
else that's out of town, and he told me was coming back.
So we probably intended to give it to you. Just didn't want you to know that he had it before.
Pip thinks
What-
that we may want to go talk to Pinball on our way to go see Anika.
Yeah, we need that. I told him what it was, and he still. The fur that's growing back on Oshin's arms is like bristling a little bit.
Oh. I have a
Okay,
question, Logan.
Yes.
What would the Maul Blade, like, would it be considered a monster or a creature? What, or the Devourers?
An object, technically.
An object, technically? Okay, well, fuck, never mind. I don't have that spell prepared, because I did not sleep. Never mind.
We're gonna get going. We should go now. Is that... Oshin, that's...
It sounds like there were bad news from what Mo was saying, the Devourer thingamabobbers.
They,
Yeah.
No,
But the
bad
fact
news
that-
is a different guild.
Yes.
Oh,
The
I thought it was
fact that
bad
We are
company.
not.
the
Oh, that's
fact
right. Never mind.
that
They are
kept
bad
that
news.
from you.
Hmm?
The fact that he kept that very important and that he kept that from Oshin.
Yes, that is why we are going to talk to him.
Yeah,
One thing we might want to keep in mind as we approach this is we have seen other devices take a hold on their owners, make them
Yeah.
very possessive.
This is just.
Um,
It seems that a falsehood was said, but we don't know why, or if it was in fact a falsehood, so that is why we need to talk.
Pinball might have probably has some kind of non-detection, but I do have a spell that can maybe locate the object. It's
Within
the
the
mirror
house.
ring. right?
Within the house, I'm pretty sure that he's said that there's not non-detection or something like that. He said that he was safe from Donovan there, so he...
Okay.
I don't... If he...
But it is the mirror ring, right? That's what it...
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Because I could try that maybe when we're in the house itself, maybe. I don't know.
I think asking him about it first.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can... Yeah.
I do have that, though.
Does that mean I get to meet your sons?
Yeah, you can meet them.
Yay, little Oshin snacks. I can't wait to give them hugs.
They are not snacks.
No, I know. There's a term of endearment.
Oh, sorry.
I really missed you, Pesk.
I missed you too.
Right, so you guys start to head over to the Pearl District?
Mhm.
Yes.
Mari's gonna make sure to lock everything up. Just because she doesn't want it. If they're able to assassinate Nathan, I'm assuming they can get in very easily, but she's gonna make sure to lock up everything before she goes.
Okay. You lock up and you start to head over. You guys make your way into the Pearl District. Oshin, it feels like a much longer walk for you than it usually does. You guys make your way over to the house.
Yeah.
Oshin, you head on upstairs along with everyone, I assume?
Oshin, you want us with you, or you want to take this one-on-one?
I can talk to him, but you can come into the front room and
Yeah, well,
find
just
him.
Stay outside.
just in case the ring does, worst case scenario, probably not the case, but if the ring does have a hold on him, we should probably be nearby.
Better to be prepared.
Yeah.
All right, let's go talk.
Oshin, as you head upstairs, you hear laughter. Both of your boys laughing along with your husband. As you go into the next room, you open the door, you see him flying both of them around, Superman style, in one in each hand around the room and having them jump and bounce off of things and just having a very good time. Glitter is purple, and it looks as if Sparks has been finger painted on to be a different color a little bit. Like some pigment has been rubbed into his fur to kind of give him some color. And that's kind of just various different colors. And they're just having an amazing time. And they kind of stop and they see you, and he comes over and he flies one down to you and drops him into your hands if you'll take Sparks. And then he'll run off with with Glitter again and just kind of playing around.
Hey, we need to talk about something. They can go. My friends are out in the other room. They can go. Meet them.
Like, friends, just like trying to get away. Like
I'm gonna
and
say.
he runs out. So they both the children run out into the main room.
Oh, Pip is going to eat you!
They both like pounce on Pip and start climbing up Pip with claws, kitten claws, like climbing.
Oh my god, they're so cute!
That was Pesk. She's visiting. Yeah.
And he starts trying to walk past you to go
Hold
see
on.
Pesk.
It's
Yeah, what's up?
well, she. We talked to Mo today about.
All right.
Well, he just came to lunch. Why did you lie to me about the... You told us it was there and you moved it. Why?
He kind of takes a half step back. Yeah. I just need it. I need to know where it is. It's the only time I can. It's the only time I can remember.
Remember what?
Most of it.
Most of what?
Everything. Everything from before I met you. There's so much. All of my friendships and things. Like I can remember Victor and I remember all of that, but all the good was wrapped in that ring. I need it just because I don't wear it all the time. Just occasionally.
And you know what it is. You know that it's...
Yeah. Let's devour her.
You
Feeds all memories.
you know that you're putting them all in danger by having that, right?
I don't think you're there,
You're
Nathan.
not there.
I thought-
No, yeah, it's
Well,
just me.
everybody stay in the
Oh, is
other
it just
room.
Oshin? Okay, I
Yeah.
zoned out because I was doing some. Sorry.
Yeah,
But it lets you hold on to them as long as you hold on to it. Once I realized, I stopped wearing it, of course. If I let it go, that's why when you ask me questions, sometimes I don't have good answers. When you ask me about Donovan and when you ask me about the clock, certain things I couldn't answer. I had to go and pick up my answers. I know you have to take it.
I understand
There's nothing
wanting to remember, but what you've gotten since then is really important too, and you can't... What if you're risking all of that?
I know. Every time I touch it, I lose something else. I know. I've starved it for a very long time. It's very happy. Loaning it out to you all, I had to negotiate with it. Make sure it didn't hurt any of you. I do know what it's like not to have your memories. I know what anyone would do to hang on to them and try to keep them. Letting them go is going to be difficult. But knowing that you have been through much worse and you have no opportunity to remember them, it helps in a way. That you weren't willing to risk what you have to gain that back. So I think with your strength that I might be able to. That I can do this.
Yeah. It's... I know it's hard. I will be here, and I don't know how comforting Glitter and Sparks will be, but they will be there too, and everyone else. And
every memory I make with all of you is one I don't have to hold on to in the past. And most of it is, well, good. It's not as good as what I have now. Part of me wants to go and relive everything one last time, but it'll know. I'm worried what it will take.
And the last few, they've come after us. I can't not.
I know. He looks up at the clock on the wall. Better take it then.
Okay. Now I'll go to take down the clock to
Little door on the back with that engraving that you're familiar with. As you pop open the door, you see the ring sitting inside.
Okay. Just gonna close it for a minute because I don't want to grab it directly. I'm sorry. I know it's really hard, and
It's okay. It's okay.
Do you want to? Do you want to see Pask? She was out there,
Yes,
and
I
think
do
she's.
very much.
I'm just gonna hold on to the whole clock for now.
A few moments later, Pinball comes out a little misty-eyed. You can tell that he's on the verge of tears, and he sees Pask, and he just smiles.
Hey, Glitter Man!
He looks old, Pask. You've been gone a few months, and he looks like he's aged a few years. When you're watching it and living it next to him, seeing him every day or every other day, it's not as noticeable. But for somebody who skipped several months, he's starting to look like an old man. More gray is flaking through his hair, where seems to be refusing to dye it now, and it is hints of it peek out from underneath the glitter in his beard. He's a little thinner, and his skin is a little more wrinkled here and there. Nothing overly noticeable, nothing that takes away from his charm, but he's older. And he smiles large and says, I hope you don't hate me.
No.
But he comes over, gets a big hug, and you're going to turn your gain up because we can't hear you.
Oh no! That's terrible! Is that better? Can you hear me better or worse?
Better.
Excellent. So, no, I don't hate you. I don't hate anybody. I was very frustrated and very confused because what I thought I was doing was not what I was actually doing, and it's still a little confusing, but it's okay, because not everything always has to make sense all of the time.
Yeah. That's the truth.
Your sons are adorable.
As they look over, they're climbing all over Pip, and Pip is doing his noodly worm thing all over the place. One of them just slips a little glitter and it just kind of hits the ground a little hard. Not hard enough that you'd be worried, but
Oh no.
a little harder than expected.
Are you okay?
1 second.
Yeah, Mari has been sitting on the couch, just kind of curled up in Nathan's side.
He's just kind of holding her.
And turns into a potted plant.
Oh no!
A little furry
Oh no, not
petunia,
again.
with just fur all up the spine and in the flower, the stem and in the flower, and lives that way for just a moment, and then changes back, not even seeming to have noticed what happened. Yeah.
Oh no, not again.
I'm okay. Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Awesome.
Why is everyone looking at me like that?
Like what? No, it's fine.
Did my fur fall off?
No, you're fine. You've got a very
Okay.
interestingly cool cape.
We just
Sparks, where's
sold
your
a
cape?
very...
Sparks is like, I don't have a cape.
Did you
Glitter has a cape.
Did you want a cape?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm okay. I'd like a wizard's hat.
What do you want it made out of?
The blood of my enemies.
How about leather? I can do leather.
Pimple's over there like one book. We read one. I won't ever read him that book again, I swear.
Who are your enemies?
It's only puppies of mystery from here on out.
Really, I'm honestly curious who his enemies are.
You can't
Like,
take
genuinely.
Probably
I
bugs.
don't know. But no, that's Glitter's enemy.
Okay.
Task pulls a bit of scrap leather out of her bag and a needle, and quickly just whip stitches together a little wizard's hat with little slits for ears for him.
No.
Here you go. One wizard hat.
I like you, purple friend.
I like you too. It looks very dashing.
I can dash, and they both take off. They just kitty zoom around the house for a few days. I mean minutes. Same difference.
No, Dace. Dace is right.
It's probably days, yeah. I was like, oh, well, this has been a lot of fun, guys. I gotta get going.
Of course, Mo.
Okay.
It's good to see everyone's okay now.
It was
Oh,
good to see you.
Not everyone. Almost everyone.
God.
Let me know if I can help with that last one, okay?
We will.
I'm sorry. That was not a good thing to say. I'll get better. He starts walking off. God damn. Walk. Okay. She's in bed. It's okay.
Don't we tell her?
You're not free from it.
Yeah, but you guys wouldn't notice I didn't say anything. All right. Oh, Nathan?
Yes.
Can you tell Binksy I've got a job for him if he's interested?
Yeah, I will.
There's a lot of kitty litter inside of me.
Okay.
And he just leaves.
Okay.
Not enough prestidigitation in the world.
No. No, it doesn't help, actually.
Pibble, did you know that?
Explicitly.
Did you know that they're famous and their faces are all in a book?
Pimble.
No.
He pulls out the book.
Oh,
The stab
I'd
one.
heard about this.
How did you hear about it and I didn't?
Part of the council.
Hand it over.
Advisor to the council. And he takes a look through it. Oh, this is a bad copy. He points to the stab wound.
Oh yeah, no, I was someone tried
Is
to
that a
assassinate
feature?
me. Someone tried to assassinate me earlier. This was kind of their calling card.
How lovely.
Right? I
He
know.
starts
They're
flipping
so
through it.
thoughtful.
So,
Ooh, we're late for our break. Sorry, go ahead, Owen.
it was brought up in the council by whom?
Well, it wasn't brought up in the council.
Who brought it to
me
the
that brought it
council?
up. Nobody brought it to the council. I'm just on the council. I just hear about these things. I around Anika all the time, and Afra. It was their idea. I mean, it's just a business venture. not. They're going to sell them around the city. I don't see what the big deal is.
Did you see how they depicted us?
It's heroically, it looks like. It's an artist's interpretation.
Yeah, but this isn't us. This isn't what we're like.
Well, I mean, a little.
Mari is soft and... Well, she's the strongest woman I know, but she's
This
kind.
depicts
And...
strength and courage and...
But not in the way that she is.
Artist's interpretation, I would think that you, out of anyone, would understand that.
I understand the idea of art being interpreted through seeing the soul and not the concept and the words just based on their soul origination of just depiction. Like, strength is not muscle. Strength is willpower.
Not a lot of muscle here.
You know what I mean.
Who do you think that they're trying to tell you about with this? Because it's not Mari.
The primary concern, well, that's another thing entirely. The primary concern is that he was not notified nor even consulted in something that has his name on it.
It has your business's name on it.
Which is his name.
Because
Literally
it's,
says
sure.
Brett.
and it's part of my business. I
And
own
you own it?
I own
100%?
half-
Outright? You make all the
half-
decisions?
I own half of the company.
Sure.
So, when there are two owners, there's supposed to be deliberation. None of that
Alright.
happened.
And how often do you make all the meetings? And how often do you there for any of the aspects of actually running the business when you're training with Owen 8 hours a day?
Ever since then, I've been doing everything. I got caught up.
This has been in the work for months.
No one.
A month and a half at least. To get to this point, to have all this art done, you're probably missing decisions every day. Nathan, you don't have the time to be an adventurer and run this business. I'm sorry. He hands you the book back. If I realized that you guys would have a problem with it, I would have said something. I'm so sorry.
Pip does not have a problem with it. Pip thinks he is dashing.
Someone who had access to this book that is not in print left it with a dagger in it after stabbing me in the spine. It would have killed
being upset
me.
about that part.
Yes, because who the fuck had access to that?
Nika's been giving out copies all over town. Anybody who would be touched by the book, anybody whose art or things, make sure all the information is correct. That's dozens of copies exist. But I'll ask around.
I'm sorry.
I saw Ezra holding his this morning. So
Sure.
that's
Each of the temples got
Wonderful.
one. The temple district is depicted heavily towards the back of the book. Each of the temples is the historic version is imposed over the newer version, and what it's going to be after construction is done. It's actually quite nice. Again, the sponsorship, this advertisements of the guild, that's a little weird, I'll admit, but well, they were worried that it was either them or one of the others, and Afra didn't want to let the opportunity pass.
Did the guild get copies of it?
I have no idea. I mean, you didn't, so I would assume not.
Oh, no, we didn't.
There
Just
is
like, clarify.
there is something that we have not considered yet, or at least it has not been mentioned. Nathan was alone when this happened. It could just be that any of us, it could have happened to, if we were alone and vulnerable. Nathan just happened to be the first or the most accessible at the time.
That's true. His name's also on it, unfortunately. I don't know why anybody would care, though. That's the thing. There's nothing in here. The only thing in here that at least I can see that anybody would have maybe some just cause to be upset about are the depictions of yourselves. What else in here could possibly be worth that over?
It's what's not in there.
The other guilds.
Gain inspiration, Pip.
Thank you.
That's interesting thought. We're going to take our break there. We'll see you guys in 20 minutes. Thank you guys so much for being here. We love you all. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Countless Heroes. So I got a couple people away, but we're going to go ahead and get through our ad break here. So let us talk. I don't like calling it an ad break. It's not an ad break. We're going to earn some money. We're going to talk about our sponsors. We're going to earn some dice. That's what we really want is some dice.
Camera's on.
Yes, Mr.
My
Logan,
camera's on
sir.
for them, just because you can't
it's
see it.
not for
doesn't mean you're
us.
right. All right.
You.
I'll turn it back on when you deserve to see it.
You got a best voice right now. I deserve your face.
All right, you're right.
Pesca's return.
Pesca's return. I'm very, very happy. Everybody wants more dice. Nobody doesn't need more dice, even you, Russell. All right. So let's talk about. We'll save the dice for later. Let's talk about World Anvil, our first sponsor, our most amazing sponsor, our not necessarily favorite sponsor. It's our favorite sponsor, but just because they were the first, they believed in us when nobody else would. Actually, I'm sure Todd would have as well because he's such a great guy, and if we had known him, I'm sure they would have too. So they're both our favorites. But World Anvil, what is going on behind you, Caden? You okay?
Technical difficulties. I'll be right back.
All right. So World Anvil, please go check out worldanvil.com. It is the most robust world building and campaign management software that exists. It is just incredible pieces of software, and it's an incredible community. No other software has no other world building software out there has a community like this. I guarantee you that. Some of them may come close on features. One of them comes very close on features, but you have to download it, so you can't work on it anywhere. It's got to be on your computer, so you can't go to Starbucks and work on it unless you have a laptop, and then you got to have a different file for your laptop and your desktop, and it's crazy. World Anvil, you can work on it from anywhere you want. It's amazing. And the community, second to none. It is welcoming, it's inviting, it's safe, and they're just amazing. Anyway, so worldanvil.com, go check it out. You can check out our World Anvil, which I'm understanding from Angela that the players have been kicking butt on. We've been adding several new articles, or at least we're very close to, at nerdsmith.org/ch World Anvil. And you can see all the amazing stuff over there. Learn about Airshale, the Goa. Hopefully very soon we'll have several of the other races up because I know that people are getting very excited about those. And come around our subscription drive. I think we're going to be as bonus content. We're going to be releasing all the racial stats for those, and we'll probably keep those as bonus content for a while, and eventually we'll add them out there somewhere else, DM's Guild or something after that. But we're going to keep them as bonus content for our subscribers because we know that they like that stuff, so they want to see it. People are demanding it, so that's what we're going to do with that. That's going to be a thank you to our subscribers for a while. After that, let me talk about... so go check out World Anvil, worldanvil.com. Light up the forge. Let me talk about Die Hard Dice. And everyone's going to do their Power Rangers thing and show off their dice so their cameras can focus. And we're going to see some amazing, beautiful, incredible dice. See? Power Rangers. Earth, fire, wind. No, wait, that's not right. That's the wrong... Never mind. I'm stopping now. Before somebody lynches me, takes away my cred, the very little street cred I have. So yes, amazing, beautiful, wonderful dice, and very nice nail polish. I like that. That color nail polish actually is going to match my dice that I'm going to be getting very soon from Die Hard Dice. Their new Slytherin druidic dice.
They're so pretty. I want them.
Are they green?
They're green.
I want
nail
those
polish green?
so bad.
It's a green.
They look kind
yellow.
of green.
It's a green yellow glitter over.
Nice. Your cat's been that color. So is your husband. So anyway, check out Die Hard Dice. I can say a lot of amazing things about them, but I don't need to. You know about them. They're amazing. I will continue to sing their praises tomorrow. But today I'm just going to ask you to please go check out dieharddice.com right now. Don't think about it. Just go look. Go put a few things in the wish list. Do they have a wish list? Or the cart, whatever. You don't have to buy right now, but if you want to, if you do, we'll help you out. We'll give you 15% off by using the coupon code Countless Heroes. And you can also get that coupon code from several other shows on the Nerdsmith network. And speaking of Nerdsmith, you like that segue? We are very proud to be part of the nerdsmith.org network. You can go take a look at them at nerdsmith.org and see all the other amazing shows on that network, several of which can get you those coupon codes as well, because those coupon codes, unfortunately, only work once. But the next time you need to get one, you just go listen to another one of the shows on Nerdsmith, and you can probably find one. Alrighty. After that, if you'd like to support the show, you can do so over on nerdsmith.org, or you can do so here. Either way, a very large percentage of all the money that you give to us very generously, we appreciate that, is going to be going directly to the Trevor Project. The only exception right now is for the next month and a half until WonderCon, all bit donations to the show will be going to help us pay for our WonderCon meetup. which we're going to be doing, and we're getting the details of hopefully very soon. We're in negotiations right now to land the final bits, but it's looking very closely, very good. Like it's going to be at the host hotel, and we're going to have a nice private room, and things are going to be very, very cool. So it's going to be very neat. We might even have our own personal bartender, which would be nice. So that would be very good. I'm very excited. So I think that's that. Streamlab donations will still go to the Trevor Project. The